Thank you for following the journey so far, and I hope you're enjoying the progress. In this part I'm going to create the backstops. These are designed to limit the motion of the fingers so that the tension range can be set to defined frequencies. To create this I've set some L-section steel profile. I got this from B&Q and I'm sure any good DIY store will be able to stock this. This is mild steel, so it's quite easy to work with. So I'm going to create 3 lengths of 120mm. I don't have a blade for my circular saw or bandsaw that cuts steel, so I'm just going to use a handsaw. That's fine, it'll do the job. Next I need to create some holes in these, and they need to be equally spaced. So to do that I've 3D printed these templates. They've got holes just big enough for the centre punch, and that's going to locate each hole. I want this part to be really solid and not flex during playing, and I hope this section is strong enough, otherwise we may have to remake this. But I also want lots of screws to connect it to the body, so once more it's a solid connection. I know this is a weird shape, so I've had to put the wood behind this as I drill it, so that as I drill through the hole I don't smash into my clamp. Once more we've created all these holes and I want to connect them to screws into the body, and I want it to look neat, so I'm going to countersink these so the screw head sits in nicely and we get a nice solid connection. I think this is looking pretty good. It's a shame there's not something off the shelf we could use, but you know, we've got to make something now and again. Could we make this out of aluminium? I guess so, but it depends on the strength, I guess. And then in the next part we are going to add some threads, so maybe that might not work. So yeah, I've got another template here and I'm just going to repeat for the other side of the L section. But this is where it gets interesting, is where we start tapping holes. So I've created this with an M5 tap. Now this isn't the thickest material, so I do want to be careful. If I do mess up a hole, that will scrap apart. But this seems to work pretty good. So the bolt heads are a little closer together than what I'd like. So maybe I should have went to an M4 size. Or I might try using a socket head cap. But yeah, that's it for now. I've created these parts, and then once they're ready to attach to the body, we'll put them on. If you notice on the top one, I've also added a row of holes for a cable attached to each of the fingers. That's just below the adjustment bolts. But yeah, tune in next time and we'll get these on the body and we'll hopefully get a little bit closer to playing this instrument.